Hey there, Imagineer here. So today I have an awesome video for you guys. I was actually tagged by Joe from Tastes Like Disney to do a Valentine's Day pin tag. So there are 13 prompts where I had to choose a pin that best fit that category. Okay, so I'm really excited to do this video. I'm going to tag 2 other YouTubers at the end of the video so that they can do the same prompts. So let's get started. Okay, so the first prompt is the Evil Queen, magic mirror on the wall. So it says to choose a pin that best reflects your personality. So the first pin I chose is actually this Minnie Mouse pin. Minnie is wearing this cute fireworks dress. She's really joyful. So I feel like that's me. I'm always very optimistic, and I got this pin from Shop Disney. This was from the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction collection. And I remember it was really hard getting this pin online. So I was really lucky to get it. So that is the first pin. Okay, so the second pin is quoted by Gaston. It says, Bella's the most beautiful girl in town. That makes her the best. So it says to choose one of your most beautiful pins. So I had to choose a pin from Beauty and the Beast, and it is a beautiful rose pin. I actually got this pin from a store next to where Disney Quest was in Disney Springs a long time ago, when it was downtown Disney. And it was a very memorable experience because I talked to a cast member who was in the Beauty and the Beast musical. So this was a very special pin. It was also when my husband and I went on our honeymoon, so very memorable, and this is one of my best pins and I love it a lot. Okay, the next prompt is quoted by Claude Frollo, and he says, have you ever attended a peasant festival, Captain? So it says to show a party pin. So I kind of had trouble with this one. I actually just picked this one because there's a lot of balloons and Mickey and friends are all standing around the Disneyland castle. Okay, so I picked this one because it is always a party feel when you go to a Disney park. So, you know, everyone's happy and everyone's ready to go on rides and shop. And yeah, it looks like they're ready to just have a fun day at Disneyland. I remember getting this pin from the Disney outlet in Illinois, and I just remember it was really cheap, probably $3.99 or something like that. But yeah, this is the closest I had to a party pin. Okay, the fourth prompt is quoted by Hades, and he says, whoa, is my hair out? So it says to show a pin of someone with lovely locks. So I had to pick one of Lila's pins, and it is of Rapunzel holding Flynn with her long locks of hair. And we just got this one last year from Disney Pin Traders in Disney Springs, and it was kind of an obvious choice. I just love their relationship and they are just goals. Okay, the next prompt is quoted by Maleficent. She says, my pet, you are my last hope. And it says to show an animal pin. So I actually chose this Animal Kingdom pin because it has bunch of animals walking through Animal Kingdom. There's an elephant, a dragon, I think, and I don't even know what else. Let me see. It's really hard to see, but oh, you see some dinosaurs and I think a lion at the very beginning here, and maybe a goat. So that is the pin that I have most animals of. Okay, so comment below on what you think the animals are, because I'm having trouble figuring it out. So the next prompt is quoted by Scar, and he says, I'm surrounded by idiots. Show a pin of someone who may not be the sharpest tool in the shed. For this pin, I have Gaston, and this was from Hollywood Studios, and we can clearly see why he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, because Belle rejects him over and over, and he still wants to be with her, so he needs to get it together. So this Gaston pin was really cool, and I got it as a set. I also have Belle Beast, Lumiere Cogsworth, and Mrs. Potts. He was one of the pins in this collection. Okay, so prompt 7 is a quote by Ursula, and she says, you can't get something for nothing, you know? So it says to show your most expensive pin. So I didn't really spend too much on pins. I try not to go over $20. So this was probably $17.99 from the parks, and it is the servants of Beast Castle, and we have Madame Lagarderobe, Mrs. Potts, Chip, Lumiere, Cogsworth, Sultan, Fifi, and the coat hanger. And yeah, they're all just gathered around. And I love this one. I think I got it from Epcot probably last year. So this is a really fun one. This is the most I've spent on a pin, and it's actually one of the biggest ones I have, so love this one. Okay, so prompt 8 is a quote from Isma, and she says, pull the lever, Kronk. Show a pin with a moving element. So we have a Phantasmic pin. I just wanted to show this to you guys. So as you turn, you'll see different villains pop up. So we have Chernabog, Scar, Maleficent, Jafar, and back to Chernabog. So this was a really fun pin, and it's, yeah, probably the coolest one that I have that moves. And then Mickey is just here, and it's the Phantasmic show. All right, so prompt 9 is a quote from Mother Gothel. She says, the world is dark, selfish, and cruel. If it finds even the slightest ray of sunshine, it destroys it. So it says, show a pin with dark colors. So this is a perfect pin for this. I have Chernabog, and he's really jeweled up. He has some black and red colors there with some purple. And I think I got this the same time that I got the Phantasmic pin that I just showed. This is one of the only villain pins that I have. I think I have like 3 when I counted. So I don't really collect villains, but this is like bedazzled and stuff, so definitely one of my coolest ones. Okay, so prompt 10 is a quote from Dr. Facilier, and he says, I got friends on the other side, so show a pin that depicts friendship. So I had to choose one of the most iconic duos, Ariel and Flounder, and this is from my friend Joe from Tastes Like Disney, and I thought this pin made sense since he sent it to me, and it has Ariel and Flounder, and everyone knows that they're best friends forever. So I just thought that this pin made sense. Okay, so this is a good transition from the last pin. So for prompt 11, I have a quote from Jafar. It says, you've heard of the golden rule, haven't you? Whoever has the gold makes the rules. So it says to show a coin with the color gold or money or coins. I don't have that, but I do have a pin that has all gold on it, which is a pin of the Atlantica Castle. So I thought this pin was perfect since it's all gold. Okay, so the next prompt is a quote from Tamatoa, and he says, I can't, I'm too shiny. So it says to show a pin with sparkles, glitter, or metallics. So I chose this Windy City pin that I got from the Disney store when it was still in Chicago. This pin is the perfect representation of me because it's shiny and sparkly, and I'm from the Windy City, and it's also a Disney pin. Okay, the last prompt is a quote from Lady Tremaine. This is number 13. This is the grand finale. So she says, I said if. So show a pin that was a grail pin for you. So I had to choose this one because it is Walt Disney World, and there are a bunch of fireworks. This is from the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction collection. As I said earlier, this was really hard to get when I was trying to get it on Shop Disney. I thought this pin was the best for this prompt because whenever I go to Disney World, I just love like watching the fireworks at the end of the night. It's the best feeling. I think a core memory I had last year when we moved to Florida was watching the fireworks with my daughters and my husband, and it just made me cry. So I think this is my favorite pin of all time because of that moment. And yeah, this is a very special pin to me. Okay, so those are my pins. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really had so much fun looking through everything and seeing which ones best fit the categories. So I want to thank Joe again for tagging me. He's Tastes Like Disney, so please check him out. He has a great channel. And now I'm going to tag Tori in Wonderland and Princess Serena. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a Disney-filled day.